Hey everybody, so in this video here we're going to do a unboxing of one of the Chinese tubular code cutting machines, or whatever you want to call it, from this one is from AliExpress, but it's made by Klom. And I'm trying to avoid showing labels on this, so save me some time in editing if I can avoid that. Make sure it seems like it comes in a box. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so this is what we get in the box. And then a tubular key gauge. Actually not a bad box. Alright, so here's our device here. Alright, and then I might need to spend a few minutes figuring out how to use it, and then see if we can't cut a key. So let me mess with it here, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we're back. I think I got it figured out. I hope anyway. So here's our cutter and our indexer, and this does not seem to line up correctly, so gonna have to eyeball it. Now, key goes on here, and you can actually, I don't know if you can see, you can actually see daylight through there. If it's on what would be a 0, I guess, but the blade won't go through. It's a no cut. So this particular key counterclockwise is a 1, so that's where we're going to start at. And this will only go on one way, and this has a little notch in it that you have to get locked onto the key. Alright, so now we're locked on. Now I'm on position 1, but this I don't know where the marking is on it, so now I just moved it. So okay, so it looks like we're still on a 1. And then this controls your depth here. So first cut we're going to be doing is a 7 cut. So line that up on 7. And this thing is all held together by U. Now to make our first cut, insert our blade, push and turn, and that should have cut a 7. Okay, now got to pull the blade out of the way so this can rotate. I'm going to just rotate it to our second space, which is a 5. So now we got to rotate our depth to 5. And I don't see my blade poking through here. There it goes. Now we're going to just turn it in. And I felt a little cut there. And it's supposed to be a 5. And we're going to just rotate it to our next position. And it's also a 5. Okay, I felt it cut, so back it out. rotate it to our next position, which is another 7. So now we're going to rotate our depth gauge to 7. And again, I heard it cut, but that is definitely not all the way to a 7. So okay, there we go. So you got to get it all the way flat. So I may not have got a 5 on the last one. I actually don't think I did. So let me go back. Change our depth to 5. Okay, well, according to this it is. So back it back out. Let me just check the other one. Okay, so that wasn't all the way to a 5. Now we're gonna go see. So I'm gonna pull the blade out of the way so you can rotate the key. And those are 7s. Now we're gonna go to our next one, which is going to be a 3. So we dial it into a 3. And you've got to hold this here, otherwise the depth gauge moves. And you want to just twist it in until you get flat. Back it back out. Next cut is a 5, so we're going to rotate our key again. Dial it up to a 5. Okay. And then our last cut is another 3. So now, if all went well, that ought to be a working key. I mean, it looks alright, but let's see if it works here. And it does work, so actually not a bad tool for, I paid $49 shipped from China to the United States here. And that's actually pretty impressive. So I think that I'm going to definitely be hanging on to this one. Overall, I mean, it's only one key, but pretty happy with the result. That it was easier than using my Scotsman for the first time. So anyway, that will do it for this video, and we will talk to everybody later.